Okay, the House of the Dragon Season 3 teaser trailer just dropped and it looks absolutely peak. From the trailer alone, there was more action in that trailer than the whole of Season 2. It's absolutely crazy. I just know there's going to be so much action and war, it's going to be so epic. Now, if you have seen the trailer, you'd have probably seen a lot of comments talking about Jacaerys Velaryon and his dragon vermax. So, in this video will contain spoilers for what could happen in Season 3 of House of the Dragon, so you have been warned. But for the people that aren't too fussed about the spoilers, I thought I'd just give an overall simple breakdown and explanation of why this one specific battle, which is going to happen at the start of House of the Dragon, Season 3, is such a significant tragedy for Team Black, especially for Rhaenyra and Jacaerys. Now, I can't lie, if I do make any type of mistake in this video, let me know in the comments below and correct me, but I think I've got pretty much everything down correctly, so yeah. Enough yapping, let's just get into it. So, if you saw the trailer, you would have seen Jacaerys and vermax flying and Jacaerys shouting Jacaerys. Now, that is a pretty significant thing because this battle right here, this naval battle, is called the Battle of the Gullet. So, for some context, the Battle of the Gullet takes place during the brutal Targaryen civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons, as we all know. Now, at this point in the war, Queen Rhaenyra's team, Team Black, controlled Dragonstone. Like, of course, we all know that. But her young sons, Aegon and Viserys, Prince Aegon and Prince Viserys, who are Daemon and Rhaenyra's sons, they were being sent across the Narrow Sea. Now, I can't remember in Season 2 if they were already sent yet, but this is what's supposed to happen. They was basically being sent across the Narrow Sea just for safety. As, I mean, if anything happens to them, they are the next heirs, so they have to be protected. And this is where disaster is about to happen. The Triarchy, who are, you would recognize them from Daemon fighting them, they're basically another, faction, and the Greens, Team Green, have actually allied themselves with the Triarchy to basically ambush and to overthrow the Velaryons and the Targaryens, who are in control of the Gullet, which is where the Velaryons have a blockade there, as we all know from Season 2. Now, the area in between Dragonstone and Driftmark, that whole area is called the Gullet, just for some even more context. Now, this was not a normal naval mission. It became one of the bloodiest sea battles in all of Westeros history. Literally, the Velaryons and Team Black versus the Triarchy and Team Green Targaryens, all in a naval battle. Now, Aegon and Viserys are supposed to be in one of the Velaryon fleets, or is supposed to be in a ship which is going to go past the Velaryon blockade. The Velaryons will of course let them through. This is where Jacaerys Velaryon comes in. Rhaenyra's eldest son and heir, riding his dragon vermax. Jacaerys flies into battle to defend the Velaryon fleet and the ship that's holding Prince Aegon and Prince Viserys. Now, other dragons join him too, which we all seen in the trailer. Baela Targaryen joins him on her dragon, and I'm pretty sure Ulf and Hugh and some of the other dragon seeds are going to join Jacaerys in defending the Velaryon fleet and just basically taking down the Triarchy and Team Green. Now, this just turns the whole area into absolute chaos. Fire, smoke, everywhere. Ships are breaking apart beneath the dragon riders. Now, of course, at first, the dragons are giving Team Black the upper hand. Vermax and Jacaerys are absolutely smoking them, literally raining down fire on the enemy ships, setting everything ablaze. But the Triarchy had actually prepared for any dragon attacks. This is due to their constant fight with Daemon Targaryen and his dragon Caraxes, so they're actually quite experienced in fighting dragons. Now, their ships were armed with scorpions, as we all seen from Game of Thrones. They are quite deadly. They're literally big crossbows specifically made to kill dragons. Now, this is where it gets tragic. Vermax and Jacaerys fly way too low near the enemy ships, and this is where something goes terribly wrong. Vermax was actually hit with one of the scorpions, and this caused Vermax to literally crash into another burning ship. The impact of Vermax falling down literally destroyed the ship and sent Jacaerys flying. They got separated. And as Jacaerys is flying into the water, he's literally being weighed down by his armor, so he's struggling to get up. And yeah, he did not survive at all. As he kept getting up, he kept getting knocked back down by the Triarchy. They literally kept hitting him even more when he was down. And Vermax was, of course, severely wounded and actually got killed, which is so sad, I can't lie. Now, Jacaerys' death actually was a crushing loss for Team Black, especially for Rhaenyra, because he wasn't just like another prince or heir. He was actually like intelligent and diplomatic, and literally he was seen as one of Rhaenyra's like best hope for a stable rule, if she ever ruled, because he had literally secured alliances with the North. Many believe he would have made a strong king himself actually, but instead he became another casualty in a crazy Targaryen civil war that was pretty much the cause of the end of dragons and pretty much left the Targaryen dynasty in an absolute mess. So yeah, the Battle of the Gullet was definitely a crazy war, which we will see in season 3, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be like episode 1 and 2. But yeah, now another spoiler, Team Black actually do come out as the victors, like they do win the Battle of the Gullet, but it is such a tragedy, like it's not even a win, it's not even like a crazy win. Although the Triarchy and the Team Greens that were there, they got absolutely smoked, the cost was too much. Not only did they lose Jacaerys and another dragon Vermax, they also lost a lot of soldiers as well. So yeah, and from then on, the war between Team Black and Team Green just went even more crazy. This is where Rhaenyra goes absolutely ruthless. Like her whole perspective and her whole demeanor changes. Now another one of her sons just got smoked. So yeah, I hope this clears up the Battle of the Gullet and why this is such a tragedy of Team Black, especially for Rhaenyra and Jacaerys and Vermax. And yeah, I hope this helped the explanation if you was wondering why Jacaerys and Vermax, why it was such a big tragedy. And yeah,